Finding a truly lightweight adventure bike, one that comes in under 450 pounds and doesn't leave your bank account empty, has always been a challenge. Most adventure motorcycles pack extra weight, making them tough to handle off-road, especially for new riders. But the market's shifting. More brands are rolling out bikes that balance off-road capability with manageable weight and realistic price tags, with plenty of options under $7,000. Now we're breaking down the top contenders, comparing their suspension, engine specs, and real-world off-road adaptability. Whether you want a nimble trail companion or a versatile machine for mixed terrain, we'll help you see which bikes match your adventure lifestyle. But before we get started, hit that like button and subscribe. It helps the channel bring you the best motorcycle content. Number 10. The KTM 390 Adventure, budget-friendly off-road dynamo. Now let's get right into it with the KTM 390 Adventure, a bike that brings KTM's rally racing DNA to a package that's both approachable and practical. Now this model stands out for riders who want genuine off-road capability without the burden of excess weight or a steep price tag. At just 357 pounds, the 390 Adventure is easy to maneuver, especially when you're picking your way through rocky sections or threading around obstacles on the trail. Under the tank, you'll find a 373cc single-cylinder engine that delivers 43 horsepower. Now, it's not just about the numbers, though. The smooth, predictable power delivery and ride-by-wire throttle make this engine especially beginner-friendly. You get enough punch for spirited rides, but with a kind of control that builds off-road confidence. The 33.6-inch seat height offers a commanding view without making the bike intimidating. And the $5,499 price point keeps it accessible for many riders. What really sets the 390 Adventure apart is its agility. The lightweight frame and precise handling mean you can tackle technical terrain with ease, and you're less likely to feel fatigued after a full day of exploring. But if you're after rugged simplicity and a different approach to long-distance adventure, there's another option worth considering. Number 9. The Royal Enfield Himalayan, rugged simplicity for the long haul. The Royal Enfield Himalayan stands out for riders who want a motorcycle that's built for durability and straightforward reliability. True to its name, the Himalayan is designed for rough terrain and long stretches far from the nearest service shop. Weighing in at 438.7 pounds, it isn't the lightest bike here, but its low 31.5-inch seat height and upright ergonomics makes it accessible to a wide range of riders, including those who might be new to adventure bikes or on the shorter side. Now at its core, the Himalayan uses a 411cc single-cylinder engine that puts out 24.5 horsepower. While it's not a powerhouse, the steady, predictable power delivery is exactly what you want when you're picking your way through rocky trails or loaded up for a multi-day trip. The bike's real strength is its simplicity. There's nothing flashy or overly complicated, just a focus on essential features. Now this makes it easy to maintain and repair, which is a real advantage if you're venturing into remote areas where help isn't close by. Now, comfort is another strong point. The Himalayan's relaxed riding position and soft seat minimize fatigue, even after hours in the saddle. It's a no-nonsense, dependable choice that appeals to riders who value rugged practicality over high-tech extras. But for those who want to see what happens when advanced technology meets off-road capability, the next bike takes a very different approach. Number 8. The BMW F850 GS. Advanced features meet serious capability. Now the BMW F850 GS is where advanced features and serious off-road capability come together in a single package. This machine is built for riders who want more than just the basics. Think multiple riding modes, a sophisticated electronic suite, and a suspension system that adapts to changing terrain. At 513 pounds, and with a starting price of $15,110, it's a step up in both weight and investment, but it brings a whole lot to the table. Powering the F850 GS is an 853cc parallel twin engine that makes around 90 horsepower. The 270-degree firing order gives it a V-twin-like feel, with strong mid-range torque that's great for climbing, passing, or handling rough gravel. The ride-by-wire throttle and available ride modes Pro lets you tailor your delivery and traction control to the conditions. So whether you're in rain, road, enduro, or enduro Pro mode, the bike's response matches your needs. ABS and dynamic traction control are standard, and both can be fine-tuned or switched off for more demanding off-road situations. The F850 GS also stands out with its adjustable seat height, ranging from 32.1 to 35 inches, and its 21-inch front wheel, which helps it clear obstacles with ease. The optional dynamic ESA system changes suspension damping on the fly, keeping the ride smooth and controlled. Now, all these features add up to a bike that's comfortable for long distances, but doesn't shy away from technical trails. Not every adventure bike takes the high-tech route, though. Some offer a different kind of value, especially if you're looking for comfort and practicality without the premium price tag. Number 7. The Benelli TRK 502X, the affordable tourer for tall riders. Now, the Benelli TRK 502X stands out for taller riders who need that extra legroom and a relaxed riding position without overspending. Now, with the seat height listed around 33 inches, and some sources noting it could be closer to 33.8 inches, the TRK 502X offers generous space for longer legs and a naturally upright posture. That means less knee bend and a more comfortable ride, especially on long journeys. At $6,399, it brings this comfort to a price point that's easier on the wallet than most adventure tourers. Now, beneath the bodywork, you'll find a 500cc liquid-cooled parallel twin engine. It's not about raw speed here, though. The focus is on smooth, predictable power that makes covering long distances less tiring. The bike's ergonomics, including a well-padded seat, support hours in the saddle with minimal fatigue. Integrated hard saddlebags come standard, so there's no need to hunt for aftermarket luggage before heading out on a trip. The X model also includes spoked wheels and tires suited for light off-road work, giving you the flexibility to leave the pavement when the mood strikes. Now, if you're after reliability, practical touring features, and comfort for taller riders, the TRK 502X is a solid choice. But there are also options for those who want a more rally-inspired experience in their adventure bike. Number 6. The Yamaha Tenere 700, Rally DNA for real-world adventures. The Yamaha Tenere 700 stands out for its rally-inspired approach to adventure riding, drawing directly from Yamaha's Dakar heritage. With a slim, purposeful design and a wet weight of about 452 pounds, it strikes a balance between off-road agility and on-road comfort. Priced at $10,299, it sits in a competitive spot for those wanting real off-road capability without the bulk or high cost of larger machines. Now, at the heart of the Tenere 700 is a 689cc CP2 parallel twin engine, known for its strong low and mid-range torque. The smooth throttle response and linear power delivery make it easy to manage traction over loose terrain and technical sections. No need to keep the revs high. The 34.6-inch seat height gives a commanding view of the trail and suits riders who value confident posture when standing or seated. The suspension setup features a 43mm upside-down fork with over 8 inches of travel and a rear monoshock with nearly 8 inches, both adjustable for different loads and conditions. Ground clearance of 9.4 inches lets you clear rocks and ruts with confidence. Switchable ABS, allowing rear-wheel deactivation, adds another layer of control when tackling dirt and gravel. Centralized mass and a slim frame help the Tenere 700 feel nimble, especially when picking lines through rough terrain. Now, Yamaha's focus on durability and responsive handling make this bike a practical choice for riders who want a machine that's as capable on technical trails as it is on longer journeys. Of course, some riders look for even more power and advanced features in their adventure bikes. So, let's move on to number 5. The Ducati Desert X, premium performance for serious adventurers. Ducati's entry into the adventure segment, the Desert X, is built for riders who expect premium performance and don't mind paying for it. With a rally-inspired look and a focus on real off-road capability, the Desert X sets itself apart in both style and engineering. Priced at $16,975 and weighing in at 445 pounds, it's not the lightest or the most affordable bike out there. But the 937cc Testastretta 11-degree L-twin engine delivers a hefty 110 horsepower and 68 pound-feet of torque, giving you more than enough muscle for tough trails and fast stretches alike. The Desert X comes equipped with a 21-inch front and 18-inch rear wheel, a setup that gives it a clear advantage over rough terrain. Nearly 10 inches of ground clearance and a fully adjustable Kayaba suspension, 9.06 inches of travel up front and 8.66 inches in the rear, means you can fine-tune the ride for sand, rocks, or ruts. The electronic suite is just as advanced, with 6 distinct riding modes: traction control, wheelie control, engine brake control, and cornering ABS, all managed through a crisp 5-inch TFT display. Brembo brakes provide strong stopping power and extra control on unpredictable surfaces. The Desert X is a serious machine for riders who want high-end features and the ability to handle demanding off-road routes. But not everyone needs this much power or technology. Sometimes, a lighter and simpler bike can offer a different kind of confidence on the trail. Number 4. The Honda CRF 300L, lightweight off-road champion. The Honda CRF 300L is a standout for riders who want a truly lightweight off-road machine that doesn't skimp on versatility. Weighing in at just 313 pounds, it's easy to maneuver, especially when the trail gets tight or technical. Its 286cc liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine isn't built for speed, but that's the point. 22.7 horsepower translates to smooth, predictable power that's easy to manage on loose surfaces and challenging climbs. This engine gives you enough grunt to clear obstacles without feeling overwhelming, so you can focus on picking lines and building skill. As a true dual sport, the CRF 300L transitions from city streets to dirt trails without a fuss. The 34.7-inch seat height offers a good balance between approachability and ground clearance, while the 11.2 inches of clearance underneath helps you get over rocks and roots with confidence. The suspension, with a 43mm inverted fork and Pro-Link shock, soaks up bumps and trail chatter, making it forgiving for new riders, but still capable for more experienced ones. ABS is available, and the rear can be switched off for better control off-road. At $5,649, the CRF 300L is one of the most accessible adventure bikes on the market, appealing to beginners and seasoned off-roaders alike. Now, for those looking to combine on-road comfort with a different kind of versatility, there are other options that bring a new angle to the adventure category. Number 3. The Yamaha Tracer 7 GT, Sport Touring Versatility. The Yamaha Tracer 7 GT brings sport touring versatility to riders who want a lightweight, practical option to cover long distances with ease. At 432.1 pounds, it's the lightest touring bike in its class, and its $10,570 price tag puts it in the mid-range for adventure touring machines. While it's not built for technical off-road riding, the Tracer 7 GT handles paved roads and light gravel with confidence, making it a solid choice for those who mostly stick to tarmac but want the freedom to explore the occasional back road. At the core is Yamaha's 689cc CP2 parallel twin engine, producing 74.8 horsepower with a strong linear torque curve. This engine is known for its lively character and reliability, delivering smooth power for highway stretches and twisty back roads alike. The suspension offers 130mm of travel front and rear, tuned for comfort and stability on pavement rather than absorbing big bumps off-road. Ground clearance sits at 5.5 inches, so while it can handle graded dirt, it's happiest on smoother surfaces. Now, the GT trim adds practical touring gear, hard side cases, a taller windscreen, a comfort seat, and heated grips. The 33-inch seat height and balanced weight distribution make it manageable for a wide range of riders. For those who prefer a straightforward, no-frills approach to adventure, there are bikes that take simplicity and reliability to the next level. Number 2. The Suzuki DR650S, simplicity meeting reliability. The Suzuki DR650S has long been a benchmark for riders who want a motorcycle that keeps things straightforward and dependable. Weighing just 366 pounds, it manages to stay nimble enough for trails and back roads, but sturdy enough for daily commuting. Its 34.8-inch seat height is on the taller side, but for those who can swing a leg over, the riding position is neutral and comfortable, making long days in the saddle less of a chore. Power comes from a 644cc air and oil-cooled single-cylinder engine, a design that's earned a reputation for being nearly indestructible. Owners regularly see these engines run for tens of thousands of miles with nothing more than basic upkeep. The absence of complicated electronics means there's less to go wrong, and the carbureted setup, while it's old-fashioned, is easy to tune and repair, even if you're new to wrenching. Maintenance is pretty straightforward too, and the DR650S's rugged build can handle rough use without complaint. At $6,799, the DR650S offers a lot of versatility for the price. Its smooth, manageable power delivery makes it approachable for beginners, while the long travel suspension and robust frame let more experienced riders tackle tougher terrain. For those looking for a no-fuss, reliable adventure bike that's ready for just about anything, the DR650S remains a solid pick, especially for riders who appreciate a simple, proven machine before moving on to lighter, more beginner-focused options. And finally, number 1, the BMW G310 GS, the lightweight adventurer for new riders. For riders just starting out and looking for a manageable adventure-style motorcycle, the BMW G310 GS is a practical choice. At 373.7 pounds, and with a price tag of $5,890, it's one of the most approachable entry points into adventure riding. The 313cc single-cylinder engine produces 34 horsepower, striking a balance between enough power for highway stretches and a level of control that won't overwhelm new riders. Its predictable power delivery and gentle torque curve keep things smooth, so beginners can focus on building confidence. A key advantage of the G310 GS is its seat height, adjustable from 32.3 to 33.5 inches. This setup helps many riders keep both feet on the ground at stops, which is a big boost for confidence, especially when you're learning. The upright riding position and light weight make it easy to control at low speeds, whether weaving through city traffic or rolling over well-kept dirt roads. The suspension, with 180 millimeters of travel at both ends, handles small bumps and rough pavement well, but it's best suited for graded dirt or gravel rather than technical trails. Now, while it isn't built for aggressive off-road use, the G310 GS excels as a commuter or a first adventure bike for those sticking mostly to pavement and mild unpaved roads. Its combination of accessible size, forgiving handling, and reasonable pricing makes it the smart pick for those taking their first steps into adventure motorcycling. Each bike in this lineup offers a distinct approach, reflecting the wide range of needs and preferences among today's riders. Now, when it comes to lightweight adventure bikes, the options are more varied than ever. From the approachable BMW G310 GS and the practical Suzuki DR650S to the advanced Ducati Desert X and BMW F850 GS, each model offers a different mix of features, price, and performance. Some prioritize simplicity and ease of maintenance, while others pack in electronic aids and high-end suspension for more demanding riders. The real challenge is figuring out which bike matches your skill level, riding style, and the kind of terrain you want to tackle. Now, specs and price tags certainly matter, but comfort, confidence, and enjoyment on the road or trail are what make a bike the right choice. So, what's your pick for the best lightweight adventure bike of all time? Drop it in the comments below and let the debate begin. Now, if this video helped you narrow down your next ride, or just fired you up to hit the trails, smash that like button, subscribe to Motorcycle Library for more no BS motorcycle breakdowns, and ring that bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Got a bike you want us to feature? Let us know, and we might just add it to the next list. But until next time, ride smart, ride hard, and keep it rubber side down.